Under the golden glow of sunrise in Taj Mahal, the white marble shimmered like a dream frozen in time. Tourists gathered, cameras ready, hearts full of awe, but none of them knew the truth hidden behind those flawless walls. Aarav had visited the Taj Mahal before, but this time felt different. He wasn't just a tourist anymore. He was searching for something. Something forbidden. A crumpled piece of paper sat in his pocket. It wasn't a map exactly, more like a clue. It had been given to him by his grandfather, just days before he passed away. Not everything inside the Taj Mahal is meant to be seen, his grandfather had whispered. Some doors were closed for a reason. At first, Aarav thought it was just a story. A legend. But then he started digging. Ancient texts. Forgotten documents. Strange architectural plans. And one thing kept appearing again and again. Sealed rooms beneath the monument. Rooms no one was allowed to enter. Why? As the crowd moved forward, Aarav slipped away quietly, heading toward a less crowded corridor. His heart pounded louder with each step. He wasn't supposed to be here. A guard's voice echoed in the distance, but Aarav kept going. He reached a narrow passage, partially hidden behind a carved marble screen. Most visitors walked right past it without noticing. But Aarav saw it clearly. The entrance. Dust lingered in the air. The temperature dropped as he stepped inside. The noise of tourists faded into silence. And then he saw it. A massive wooden door, old and sealed shut. Iron chains wrapped around it like a warning. Aarav's hands trembled. "This is it," he whispered. The door his grandfather talked about. He pulled out a small flashlight and examined the carvings. Strange symbols were etched into the wood, symbols that didn't match Mughal architecture. They looked older. Much older. Suddenly, a cold breeze brushed past him. But there were no windows. No openings. Nothing. Aarav froze. Then he heard it. A faint sound. Like whispers. He turned around quickly, nothing. "Who's there?" he asked, his voice echoing. Silence. But the whispers grew louder. Not clear words, just murmurs, like voices trapped behind walls. His heartbeat raced. Was it just his imagination? Or was something, actually behind that door? Driven by curiosity and fear, Aarav examined the lock. It looked ancient, rusted, but still strong. No ordinary key would open this. But Aarav wasn't here by chance. He reached into his backpack and pulled out a small metal object. A key. The same key his grandfather had given him. "This belongs to history," he had said. Aarav hesitated. If he opened that door, there was no going back. The whispers grew louder. Almost like they were calling him. Slowly, he inserted the key. It fit perfectly. Click. The chains loosened. A deep creaking sound filled the corridor as the door slowly opened. Darkness waited inside. Thick. Heavy. Ancient. Aarav took a deep breath. And stepped in. The air inside was different. Heavier. Colder. Aarav's flashlight flickered as he moved forward. The walls were not polished marble anymore, they were rough stone, damp and aged. This wasn't part of the Taj Mahal tourists knew. This was something hidden. Something buried. Each step echoed like a warning. And then he saw them. Walls lined with sealed chambers. Dozens of doors, all locked, all silent. "What is this place?" Aarav whispered. He walked closer. One of the doors had cracks in it. Just enough to peek inside. He leaned in slowly. And what he saw made his blood run cold. Inside the chamber were objects, old, mysterious artifacts. Statues. Symbols. Carvings that didn't belong to Mughal culture. It felt like something older had existed here before the Taj Mahal was built. Something forgotten. Something erased. Suddenly. Bang. A door slammed somewhere in the darkness. Aarav jumped. "Hello?" he called out. No answer. But then. Footsteps. Soft at first. Then louder. Coming toward him. Aarav turned off his flashlight instantly and hid behind a pillar, holding his breath. The footsteps stopped. Right in front of him. A shadow moved across the wall. Someone else was here. Aarav's heart pounded so loudly he was sure it would give him away. Then a voice spoke. "You shouldn't be here." Aarav froze. The voice was calm, but dangerous. Slowly, he stepped out. In front of him stood an old man, dressed simply, holding a lantern. "Who are you?" Aarav asked. The man looked at him deeply. "I am a keeper of what lies beneath," he said. "And you opened a door that has remained closed for centuries." Aarav swallowed. "I had to know the truth." The old man sighed. The truth is not always meant to be discovered. He walked past Aarav, gesturing for him to follow. Reluctantly, Aarav did. They reached the center of the underground chamber. There, carved into the floor, was a massive symbol. Ancient. Powerful. This place, the old man said, existed long before the Taj Mahal. When the monument was built, these chambers were sealed, to protect a secret. What secret? Aarav asked. The old man looked at him. A truth that could change history. Aarav's breath caught. "Tell me." The old man hesitated. Then he spoke slowly. The Taj Mahal is not just a monument of love. It was built over something far older, something that was never meant to be found again. Aarav's mind raced. Why hide it? Because some truths, the old man said, bring more chaos than peace. Silence filled the chamber. Aarav looked around. The sealed doors. The ancient symbols. The whispers he heard before. They're real, aren't they? Aarav asked quietly. The old man nodded. Yes. A chill ran down Aarav's spine. What happens now? He asked. The old man stepped closer. That depends on you. Aarav took a deep breath. He could expose everything. Reveal the hidden chambers. Change history forever. Or he could walk away. Keep the secret buried. Just like it had been for centuries. He looked back at the dark corridor, the door he opened still slightly ajar. The whispers had stopped. As if waiting for his decision. Aarav closed his eyes. Then finally. He spoke. Clapperboard, and that's where the mystery deepens. Was Aarav right to uncover the hidden secrets? Or should some mysteries remain buried forever? Backhand index pointing right if you want to explore more hidden truths, untold stories, and mind-blowing mysteries just like this. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and join the journey into the unknown. Because the next secret might be even darker.